Hey guys, Julia from I Am Movement here. Welcome to our channel. This is a full body mobility session that you can practice. We're gonna start with a few breaths just to ground ourselves, and then we're gonna come into our practice. So we're gonna start sitting with your legs crossed. Can be sitting on your heels if that feels better for you. And then just really closing our eyes to ground ourselves, drop our attention into this moment. Make sure your spine is nice and tall, and you just go for a quick check of the body, softening the whole body into the ground. Make sure your ears, your hips are soft, and just take some deep breaths through your nose, expanding your belly on the inhale. And then as you exhale, just release, letting go, relax the belly. Let's do 2 more deep breaths through your nose. And then exhale through your mouth and let go. Perfect. 1 more deep inhale. This time exhale and let it out. Relax everything. Perfect. Gently opening your eyes. And then we're gonna cross our fingers first. Extend your arms right in front of you. Tuck your chin into your chest and round the spine as much as you can. As you release your fingers, you're gonna open our arms out to the side. Lift your chest and arch the spine. Open, exhale, and go again. Interlace the fingers right in front of you. Bring your arms extended, navel in, chin into your chest. As you release your fingers, open the chest, arch the spine, looking up. You can keep your eyes closed if you like. Reverse back into a neutral position, and then just drop your right forearm to the ground. Your left arm's gonna reach over the head. Big breath on this one. Exhale and windmill to the opposite side. So now left forearm to the ground and right arm reach over the head. Make sure you keep your hip to the ground as you do this movement, and keep lengthening the side of the body on this one. Drop down to the first side, windmill, and then left arm reach over. 1 less to the opposite side. So left arm to the ground, right arm reach. Nice, guys. From here, we're going straight into a twist. So you bring your left hand outside of the knee, push yourself away so you can look over your back shoulder. Release and reach up towards the sky first, lengthening the spine. As you exhale, twist to the opposite side, looking over that back shoulder again. Perfect. Now reverse, straight forward. We're bringing our legs in a butterfly position. Hold on to your feet, and then feel free to stay here. If this is you today, if this is what it's available to you, that's totally cool. Basically from there, you're gonna start to bring your chest towards your heel, and instead of just holding into a stretch, we're gonna bounce. So kind of bringing your chest towards the heel. Keep your spine nice and neutral. Avoid rounding the spine. If you need to stay higher, that's okay. Just being gentle with yourself and breathing through. On your last one, then you're gonna go as deep as you can and reach and stay for 3, 2, 1. Then slowly reverse. Awesome. You can keep the legs as they are, or you can cross the legs again. So we're gonna come into kind of a wrist mobilization. So make sure your fingers are interlaced, and then you do some wrist rolls from there. Basically, the top hand press the base hand all the way down, and then around and back. Yeah, you can stay into that same direction. Try not to overthink too much. Just go with the flow of that movement, doing whatever feels natural for you. Then swap to the opposite direction as we go. So now your top hand press your base hand back and around, and then stay here for 1 more breath. Once you're done on this one, then you're gonna bring your elbows down to the ground and go for 1 more rep. Squeezing chest, inhale all the way up and back, exhale lower, then opposite direction, all the way back and around, right in front of you. and lower. Last one on this movement. All the way back, deep inhale, exhale, lower. Awesome. We're gonna lengthen our sides. Forearm to the ground, so you can keep your right forearm to the ground. Fingers are pointing forward, palm of the hand down, knees right in front of you, maybe 90 degree, maybe a little bit less than that. Then we are extending our left arm right in front of us. So your thumb, it's leading the movement now. Start to bring your arm all the way over the head. Once your arm is aligned with your ear, then you're external rotating your shoulder, reaching all the way back, and keep rotating the shoulder so the palms facing down again. You bring your arm all the way forward and then thread the needle. Back of the hand to the ground, reach behind you and look over that back shoulder. Then extend your arm in front of you again. This time your pinky finger will lead the movement. So you go all the way down and then start to external rotate your shoulder as your palm faces up towards the sky. Then internal rotate again right in front of you and thread the needle. Always connecting the movement with the breath. From here, just drop that hand right in front of you and then left knee comes towards your chest as you also bring your nose towards the knee. You're gonna kick that leg back so your toes are coming towards your lower back, and look over your base shoulder again so you can try to find your toes. Then let's go for 2 more reps. Knee to your nose. As you exhale, kick back, activating your glutes and your hamstrings on this one. Let's go for 1 more rep. Knee towards your nose. Exhale as you kick all the way back and look towards that shoulder. Awesome. Reverse and just drop that leg down again. So for these next ones, you feel free to stay where you are. You can also use your right arm as a pillow, or you can grab the cushion if you have the cushion there. So we are lifting our top knee off the base knee and activate your glutes and also use the hips on this one. As you exhale, just drop it down and go for 3 more reps. Lift the knee so your feet still connected. Lift, exhale, lower. 2 more, lift, exhale, lower. Last one, all the way up and lower. Perfect. From there, we're gonna swap to the other side. So just go all the way around. And now your left forearm, it's into the ground. Your right arm, it's extended right in front of you. Thumb, it's leading the movement. So you're gonna start to bring the arm over the head. External rotate the shoulder. Reach long way. And then right in front of you again. Thread the needle. Reverse, extend your arm in front of you. Pinky finger leads the movement. So reaching all the way back, external rotate your shoulder. And then reverse, right in front of you. Just explore that shoulder kind of movement. You see that it's a natural kind of movement that comes from your shoulder. And then you just drop your right hand right in front of you. Let's start to bring our right knee towards your nose. And then as you kick back, look over your base shoulder and try to find your toes. Then go again. Right knee to your nose. Squeeze your abs on this one. And kick back, looking behind you. 1 more rep. All the way here. As you exhale, kicking back. Nice, guys. You can drop that leg down again, and then feel free to stay on your forearms, or you can rest your head on your hand, or even use like a pillow. Then we're lifting that top knee off the base one and drop it down. Inhale as you lift and drop it down. Just 2 more reps. Up. Then lower, last one, up and lower. Awesome. From here, we're coming to a tabletop position. Tabletop position means your wrists underneath your shoulders, and then your knees can be roughly in front of your waistline. Let's come into those cats and cows. But for this one, we're adding an ankle variation on the end. So as you arch the spine, take a deep inhale. As you exhale, start to round all the way from the tailbone and bring the chin into your chest. Once here, you just lift your knee off the ground. So you should feel some stretch through your ankle. And then drop your knees back down again. Arch the spine. Deep inhale as you arch, look forward. Exhale as you round and lift your knee off the ground. Let's go for one more rep. Arching the spine, deep inhale, open the chest a bit higher if you can. As you exhale, round and lift those knees off the ground. Nice, team. Find your belly position now. So you're walking your hands a bit forward, drop your chest to the ground, open your arms out to the side. We're bending the left knee, and then point your toes out first, and then around the body towards your opposite hand. You don't have to touch the ground, just towards that hand. As you exhale, reverse back to start. And let's go to the other side. So now you're bending the right knee, toes pointing out first, then around the body towards your opposite hand. Then release back down to the ground. Bring the hands under your shoulders, pressing yourself into a child's pose. Have a deep breath in child's pose. From the child's pose, we're tapping our toes into the ground, and then extend your legs high hip. Walk it out, bending knees, moving your hips side to side. Good. And then start to walk your feet towards your hands, nice and slow, taking your time. If you need, come to your fingertips. If you need, use a block or anything where you can hold on. And then we're folding forwards. Keep your knees soft. Release the hands and grab your elbows. Move side to side. You can also do some yes and no's with your hand, just to release any tension that might be in your neck. Perfect. Once there, just bring your hands right in front of you. Bend your knees, lower the hip, and lift your heels off the ground. Open your chest and look forward. Then we're gonna sit on the ground from here. So walk your hands on the side and start to find your seated position. Once there, we're gonna find our boat position. So you're lifting your feet off the ground. Open your chest. You can always use your hands behind you if this is too much. Yeah. So also, as an option, keep that supported boat instead. If you're here, just stay there. If you're here, you're gonna start to extend the leg and drop your back towards the ground a little bit more. Hold that core stability for 3, 2, 1, and then we're gonna control the way down. If you're using the hands, you can come to your forearms and then just lay on your back completely. Last thing we have, bending your knees, heels towards your hip. Keep your arms alongside the body, and then push the ground away, lifting your hip and coming to that shoulder bridge, activating your hamstrings and your glutes, opening up your hips on this one. Stay there for one more breath. Perfect. As you exhale, drop your hips back to the ground. Hug the knees into your chest, and then just find your laying position. So if you're using this as a pre-workout, as a preparation for your main activity, you can skip this relaxation. If you're doing this practice as first thing in the morning or right before going to bed, you're more than welcome to spend a few more moments here Just really relaxing the whole body into the ground. Maybe you can go for another quick body scan and use the breath to relax and help yourself recover. Take one last deep breath here. You're more than welcome to just pause the video and spend some time there. Otherwise, we're gonna give yourselves a big stretch, moving your arms over the hand. Bring your legs close to each other. Deep inhale as you stretch the whole body. Imagine that it's something pulling you. Then slowly release and find your way back into that seated position. Taking your time, no rush. And this is it for our first full body mobility sequence. I hope you enjoyed this session, and I'll see you on the next one.